everybody, it's me, Hank, and I am here at Amazing Stories for Free Comic Book Day. That's right, as you can see behind me, it's been about 12 minutes into Free Comic Book Day, and the lineup is all the way back around the corner. Comic book fans, young and old, here to get free stuff. All right. Staring through the sea of comic book fans, we have the one and only Jody. Hey Jody, how's it going?
I'm excellent. I am armed and dangerous with my tape gun.
What's happening today? Maybe you should tell us all about the things that people are going to be seeing on Punch TV.
Okay, the thing that I'm the most excited about is that we have a Spider-Man bouncy castle. Like, whoosh, my mind is totally blown by that. And we have the Star Wars Nerf shootout, which is always good, so tons of prizes, and we have so many comics to give away. There's just like a ton of stuff. Oh, and Wonder Woman is coming. She'll be here at 11, and if you go and get your picture taken with her, you could get cuffs and tiara.
Nothing says Hank like cuffs and tiaras.
I agree, I think completely. You really need it to complete the ensemble.
So curious, when you say Wonder Woman, is that really you dressing up as Wonder Woman? Is that what's happening here?
I am no Diana Prince. No, we have a beauty coming. She's gorgeous. She's Wonder Woman, and yeah, she's going to grace us with her presence at the London Drugs photo booth. And people can come and get their picture taken for free, and they'll print it out right there in front of you.
And also with Deadpool, I see out there.
There's Deadpool, and there's also a cutout of Doctor Who.
Who?
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 Yeah, that guy.
So I'm going out on a whim and saying that Green Lantern is your favorite superhero. Is that true?
Poison Ivy and Wonder Woman and Supergirl.
Whoa!
Why is Poison Ivy your favorite? Because your name is?
Ivy.
Ivy? Well, what a coincidence. Did maybe your parents name you Ivy because they love Poison Ivy? Is that where your name came from?
Say yep.
Yeah.
Yeah?
And I like purple and pink.
You like purple and pink.
Those are my favorite colors too. No way.
All right, so one of the perks of working at a comic book store is that you get to see all the cool stuff that comes out for Free Comic Book Day before it hits the shelves, before people get it. So yeah, so we ordered in like over 50 different titles for people to choose from, and these are just a few of the ones that like we are particularly excited about. So start off The Tick. If you ever watch the show, it's hilarious. And this is just like an episode of The Tick. It's really, really funny and really, really good. Well written, and it is all ages, so totally safe for kids. I love The Tick.
I like the show, the live show, and there was also the cartoon. I've never read The Tick, so I'm looking forward to reading that.
Yeah, you should read that. What do you got?
I just grabbed two. You have a lot of books today. I'm a little like, I don't have the reading capacity that you have because I'm way busier, I guess.
I guess so, yeah. I just slack off and read comics only.
I grabbed a couple books. I grabbed The Amazing Spider-Man, and this is a book, it's a little different than what's going on right now with Spider-Man, because the Spider-Man books right now are really dark, but they're starting off a new series with the new number one, so this is kind of a prequel to the new number one, and it is way lighter, funner, and Boomerang is like the bad guy. So Boomerang is not really a heavy criminal that Spider-Man is fighting, so it's a good start. It's a good start for a new Spider-Man that's probably more for younger ages as well.
Good, so it's all ages safe.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Bob's Burgers, this is another one based on a cartoon show. It's the writers and creators made this. There are 3 different stories in here, like kind of one that's Tina, one that's Jean, and one that's the other kid.
Yeah, the other kid.
The other kid. Anyways,
kid.
the Jean one is really, really funny. It's a spoof of like Maurice Sendak, where the wild things are.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's really, really good. So I highly recommend picking this up as one of your choices for sure. On a completely other end of the spectrum, this is not for kids. This is the Meta Baron. This is Alejandro Jodorowsky. He's like the genius who almost made Dune and then got really upset. He made a lot of crazy psychedelic movies in the 60s and stuff, and then pretty much entirely went to comics. And the Meta Barons is a spin-off of the Incal, and it's really cool. If you like sci-fi stuff and you've never delved into his stuff before, this is a great introduction to a really iconic character in that universe.
Nice, yeah. No, I've not read that, so that sounds good too.
Yeah,
Cool.
a good way to get into that for sure.
Cool.
This is huge. Barrier, so amazing. So Brian K. Vaughan, this is his new book. He's been kind of doing, in addition to Sega, he's been doing a lot of stuff on his website, and this is about to launch like the week after Free Comic Book Day, and it'll come out every week, and I think it's like a 5 or 6 book series, and it's, yeah, really cool.
And this is actually something that's on the website, like this has already been
Yeah.
out on his website, and then now it's just being printed for the first time.
Exactly. So he has a thing where you can go and like pay what you want.
Yeah.
Or,
Oh,
yeah.
cool.
But
Awesome.
I'm not into digital comics. I like to have it in my
I
hand.
would say that would be, and now this is Free Comic Day 1. Is this the same
Yeah.
one as
So
the
this
first
is
one?
number 1.
Gotcha.
So you can save a little bit by picking this one up ahead of time and see if you like it.
Yeah,
So
nice.
what do you got?
My last book that I got, because I only have 2, was the Star Wars Adventures. Obviously, I got the Star Wars one. This is pretty awesome for one reason only: Forlom and Zuckuss. Like, it's Forlom and Zuckuss. I didn't really think that I would enjoy this book because it's, it's a younger audience Star Wars book, but it's got Forlom and Zuckuss, and they're partners. And I don't think they've ever been partners before, because I'm pretty sure Zuckuss was with Dengar, and now they're together, and they have they try to foil some stuff going on with Chewie and Han, and it is a really good read. So, and I'm looking forward to reading more about it. So, but it is the 3 comic book version, but yeah, it looks good. So
I'm happy to see just more Star Wars stuff that is
Yeah.
like all ages appropriate, which is good.
Zuckuss and Forlom.
Okay, the last one that I want to mention is Sparks. This is an excerpt from the graphic novel of the same name, and it's about 2 cats who have a dog suit that they wear to go fight crime in. And one is like really brave, and the other one is like super not brave, but brainy enough to like be able to build a computer that can operate a fully operational robotic dog suit.
I will not get behind that comic because cats are not that smart to be dogs.
Cats are really smart, and it's really good, and it's really fun, and it's not just an all ages kids book. It's like anybody can enjoy it. I really dug Sparks a lot.
And I think one thing about these books is a lot of them are just kind of trial books for the books that are coming out after. So if you miss Free Comic Day books, you can actually probably pick up all these books after. And they won't be free, but you'll be able to pick them up and start the stories from there. So
Yeah,
cool.
so it's sampler.
Yeah,
so,
sampler. Yeah,
so this is just a few things that we loved. Go and check them out. And if you miss Free Comic Book Day, then go to the store and ask some questions, and we can steer you in the right directions.
Zuckuss and Forlom.
Punch TV is brought to you in part by Amazing Stories, providing Saskatoon with comics, games, toys, graphic novels, t-shirts, and more for over 22 years. Online at AmazingStoriesComics.com, in person on 8th Street in Saskatoon.
So I now have limited edition Free Comic Book Day lollipops to bribe people to talk to us. Hi, Free Comic Book Day. What are you most excited about?
You know what? I really just like coming out for this every year because I always end up seeing all the, the normal crowd that you see at all the conventions and stuff like this. So I like coming out and seeing everybody.
So you would describe this crowd as normal?
It's the nerd herd. That's what it is. We're weird, but we like it.
So after standing in line with 9 million people waiting and waiting and waiting, finally I found Craig. Hey Craig.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Oh, it's going. I have met some people standing in line. We saw a kid with shark boots. I was handing out limited edition VIP Free Comic Book Day lollipops. It's been a blast.
I didn't get a lollipop.
Well, if you would have worn a different shirt, possibly you would have got one, but now you got yourself on the... I don't know about it. I don't know how I feel.
Why is it Free Comic Book Day and we're here shooting for Punch, and I'm wearing the official Punch t-shirt and you're not? Where's your Where's your pride, man?
I don't know. It's kind of like wearing a Metallica shirt to a Metallica concert. I just thought it was kind of a faux pas thing that, hey, look, it's me, and it's too much. I don't know.
Oh, really? Oh, I guess I head nerd then. I'm in front of the giant Spider-Man bouncy castle, which is sort of a weird bouncy castle, I guess, but with Chris and Chelsea from Sask Expo, and they just made a pretty huge announcement last week that Billy D. Williams, Lando Calrissian from Empire Strikes Back fame, will be coming to Saskatoon for Sask Expo. How exciting is that?
We're just over the moon and in the clouds, actually.
Yeah, it's like awesome. I'm so excited.
Cool. So you can get your tickets to Sask Expo, I'll say first, at Amazing Stories or online at saskexpo.com. But let's talk Star Wars for a minute. So who's your favorite, like, more obscure Star Wars character? Like, not your Han, not your Luke, not your Anakin, not your Darth Vader. I'll start it off just to give you a somewhere to go with this. But I'm going to say Nien Nunb, the co-pilot that flew with Lando Calrissian against the Death Star. How about you?
Isn't Nien Nunb the only guy that's made it through all of the movies since Return of the Jedi?
That's true. He's in the newer movies too.
So for me, Lobot. Got to go with Lobot. He's kind of like me. He's, a robot, bald. Kind of works.
That's a really good one.
I just really like the Stormtroopers. I don't know why. We just watched New Hope yesterday, and so I like it when the one bangs his head. It's just, I don't know, they're funny, so.
And they go to bad guy shooting school.
Exactly. They can't aim, but.
Yeah. They can't hit the broadside of a barn. And sadly, they took that scene out of the special editions, when the Stormtrooper bangs his head, which really sucks.
I wish they'd just leave that stuff in and not mess with it, but what do you do?
I'm waiting for the Blu-ray, like the re-release of the original, which is like the holy grail for Star Wars fans, especially us old guys. But
I watched mine on VHS, so yeah.
That's the way to do it. So anyway, anything else you want to say about the expo?
Just check us out online. We're going to be doing announcements weekly, going back between creator guests and media guests, so keep an eye out, and we'll see you in September.
Cool.
So Free Comic Book Day, fun for everybody, young and old. What brings you here today?
I've come pretty much every year I've been in Saskatoon. I love Free Comic Book Day. Yeah, I'm a huge superhero fan.
Have you seen the new Avengers movie?
I have, yeah. I went opening night. So.
And what did you think?
It was kind of what I expected it to be. I loved the Infinity Gauntlet when it came out because I was like in high school then, and I don't know, without the main characters from that storyline, it was going to fall flat for me regardless of what happened. But if you like action and adventure and you like a battle sequence, it's mostly what the movie was, so you won't be disappointed if that's what you're looking for.
Blew my mind. And what are you most excited about today?
The free comics.
And do you have a favorite comic book, a favorite comic series?
Titans.
Ooh, tell us about that.
It's about the Teen Titans when they're older. So like 20 years later.
So they're not teens anymore.
So now they got rid of the teens, now it's just Titans.
Old adult Titans. Here at Free Comic Book Day.
Are we on? Are we on now? Steve, Free Comic Day, here you are. You're volunteering.
Yes.
I'm here working, and we are giving out free comics and good times.
Very good times.
Okay, here's the thing. I just want to talk to you about collecting real quick. So you're a Star Wars collector?
I am a Star Wars collector.
And lately I noticed that you have been feeding my obsession with Star Wars. And I'm just wondering if you can get me all the new Han Solo toys.
No. I can't. I'll try. I can try. Those things are very hard to find.
What's up with that? How does that even happen? How does like a company not get stuff out?
I don't know. I think there's one person in this town that goes around and buys everything, and then resells it. And when we find you, we will kill you.
Because we really want to have these toys. But anyway, good collecting. I'm glad I got to see you today.
Absolutely.
And thanks very much for being on this little
lot of fun.
show. Yeah, so Free Comic Day, woo!
Hello, lovely ladies and or dudes. My name is Hank, and I'm here with Tony at Free Comic Book Day. And you know why Tony looks sad? Because somebody put Tony on the back of the bus. Speaking of all things that you should be watching, reading, listening to, or playing, right now, here's some awesome recommendation on the Free Comic Book Day edition of Tweet Beat. All right. Ghost dropped a new album and it's deadly. Deadly like the plague, like the Black Death, like the rats are covered in fleas, and I'm ever so itchy, and forever unclean. Anywho, the album is called Prequel, and it is the best thing they have done to date. Hashtag buy it, listen, love it, 93 out of 100. In the final season of The Americans, the Jennings household is as cold as the war their country is fighting, with Peter trying to be a better human being, while Elizabeth is pulling an Agent 47 all over town. In the end, the internal struggle of fighting for one's country over fighting for one's family takes its toll on everyone. The entire series is an amazing work of art and a must-watch. Final season, 91 out of 100. God of War on PS4 is a visually stunning masterpiece created by Santa Monica Studio. It tells the emotional story of a bloody father-son road trip through the realms of Norse mythology, where son discovers who his father truly is, and father discovers things he has lost. 95 out of 100, hashtag buy it, play it, love it. And finally, our BFFs, Wordsmith Graham, Artiste Justin, and Dude with the Colors Greg have released the first issue of Frankenstein, A World of Gods and Monsters, and it is definitely a comic to add to your collection. What does it mean to be a hunter of monsters when you have been called one for your entire existence? Let's find out. Hashtag buy it, read it, love it. So that about wraps things up for everything you should be watching, reading, listening to, playing. Follow at Hank and Kelso and at Shaw Punch TV. My name is Hank, this is Tony, and Tony, you haven't said anything this entire, what's up?
I'm overwhelmed by this. There's so much going on, I'm very overwhelmed. This is a good time, and I'm really glad to be here today, and everyone seems to be having a really good time, and awesome. I'm overwhelmed, it's awesome.
And now we're off to the bouncy castle. We're gonna bounce together. See you next time on Tweet Beat.
Woo!
Punch TV is brought to you in part by Amazing Stories, providing Saskatoon with comics, games, toys, graphic novels, t-shirts, and more for over 22 years. Online at AmazingStoriesComics.com. In person on 8th Street in Saskatoon.
I'm inside Amazing Stories now, and we are going to kind of cheat and sneak to the front of the line a little bit to interview somebody that is giving out the comics and see how Free Comic Book Day is going and whatnot, and maybe even get Lukey some free comics. So why don't you come with me? So now we've burrowed our way into the epicenter of where it all happens, the Free Comics, and I'm here with Han, as in
Solo. Yeah, you got it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Good for a Star Wars fan too, so it works.
Are you looking forward to the new movie?
Oh, for Han Solo? Oh, I'm excited for Lando. Donald Glover is Lando. I'm there. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's a pretty good casting. So how's it going so far today?
Excellent. Everybody seems hyped up. We've got a bouncy castle this year, which blows my mind, and I don't know. So far it's been amazing.
Nobody's pushing and shoving and biting and gouging?
No, so far there have been no elbows, only happy faces. So.
And so it's like everybody gets 3 comics unless you purchase something.
Yeah, $20 or more, you get to bring back a voucher and enter a super cool draw to win. There's some statues, there's some books for prizes. It's super awesome.
Cool. Do you have a favorite on the table here today?
Oh, there's tons of good stuff. There's an Overwatch comic, there's Legend of Korra, there's tons of superheroes. There's a comic about 2 cats that pilot a dog suit to fight crime, which is amazing, so.
Cool. Right on. Well, thanks, Han.
Absolutely. Have a good one.
You too.
Happy Free Comic Day.
Yeah. So now on the other side of the table is my son Luke and Hank, and they're getting their free comics. Ooh, nice.
I am here with Wonder Woman, and we're getting ready for Free Comic Book Day. What goes into getting ready to be this icon?
Quite a bit, Jody. There's a lot of costume prep and maintenance involved. Cleaning, fixing scuffs, fixing armor and such, before the kids see you, because the realism, it's got to be there, right? And then of course makeup, exercise, hair,
now,
and everything.
This is your real hair, right?
Yes.
It's incredible. Like, that is commitment to the character, totally.
I just can't imagine Wonder Woman without those flowing locks. Maybe I'm a classic Wonder Woman like her.
I agree. You are definitely a classic Wonder Woman. Now, when you meet kids at different events, like, do they think that you're just a gal dressed up, or do they think that you are Wonder Woman?
They definitely think I'm Wonder Woman, and there's a lot of responsibility that comes into play with that. So myself, and I'm part of a group as well, the JLS, we take it pretty seriously when we meet the kids. To always stay in character, but not to, especially in Batman's case, ever be too intimidating, to be sweet and kind, and yeah, the kids just come flying out for hugs and everything, and it's awesome.
I know that a lot of kids and, well, parents, everybody is just really excited to come to Free Comic Book Day and meet you and get their picture taken. It's pretty awesome. You do a lot of events. What does the JLS do in Saskatoon?
A lot of volunteer charity work, so events that are going on for certain fundraisers, or we've done Raina's Day of Play before too. Anything where it involves children, or even like visits to the hospital at Christmas time, we like to gather together, and people can contact us through the JLS Facebook page, and then just see if we're available for an event, and our organizer can kind of tell them what we're available for, and it works off a volunteer basis. So we're all mums and dads, working Joes, but as the schedule allows, we try to make it out to as many events as possible.
Now, I know for you it is a real family affair, because like your husband dresses up and now your daughter dresses up too. That must be pretty cool.
It's amazing, honestly. As a mom, I'm so proud. But every time she sees me suiting up, she has her own little section in her closet. Aww. And she'll go and she'll be, I want to be Batgirl today, or I want to be Supergirl today. Or sometimes she'll even want to be Wonder Woman, which is just delightful for me. But she definitely loves it.
Cool. Okay, so when people meet you, obviously they, want to touch you and stuff. Does that get weird? Does the costume get damaged at all, or is people pretty respectful?
It's been pretty respectful so far, especially with adults. They're really good about personal boundaries, and parents asking as well beforehand, because their kids want to come up and have a hug or be close to me. But honestly, we're a bit prepped in the way of we're kind of expecting hugs and kids and excitement to kind of come out of nowhere. So in our line of work, there is some destruction of costumes. As long as you're being respectful, it's okay, and accidents are accidents. A child doesn't know any better if they go to grab onto you and they accidentally hook a piece of armor and it comes off. They just, it's
they're
okay.
just enthusiastic,
yes.
right? So.
And that's what we love.
So what's your favorite part of dressing up and being part of the Justice League of Saskatoon?
The excitement in the kids' eyes. easily. Even if they don't come running, because they're not sure at first. I've seen it not just with us, but we're talking McDonald's giant mascots or the giraffe from Toys R Us. They're just unsure at first, but you can see it in their eyes. They're like, wow, is this really happening? Are they really there? And then they start patting on mom and being like, hey, mom, over here. So that's, nothing tops that.
Awesome. Well, thank you for all the good work that you do in our community, because I know there's lots of people who, benefit from like the hard work that you put into your costume and like the time that you volunteer. It means a lot, and it does definitely build the culture of our comic scene in Saskatoon. So thank you so much, and thank you for coming to Free Comic Book Day. We're super excited to have you.
Oh, I can't wait to be there. And again, yes, if anyone ever wants to contact us for charity events, JLS of Saskatoon, or for private events and stuff, we have Batman, Supergirls, Wonder Woman. You can go through a Hero for Hire Facebook in Saskatoon, and you can contact us through there too.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Wonder Woman. Have a fantastic Free Comic Book Day.
Thank you. I look forward to seeing you there.
All right.
So would you say that Batman is your favorite superhero or Spider-Man?
Spider-Man.
And have you tried the bouncy castle yet?
Yes, I have. Tried it.
So here for Free Comic Book Day, obviously.
Absolutely. Never miss it.
What's your name?
Dean.
Gabrielle.
Dean and Gabrielle. So, I don't think I really have to ask who you're dressed up as, but I like the shield there.
Yeah.
Can you hold it up for us? There you go. Ooh, that's not cheap plastic.
That's the good one.
Nice. And Gabrielle, why don't you tell us what you're dressed as?
Wonder Woman.
And this is I would call it the modern Wonder Woman, I guess, as compared to the classic Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
So, why did you want to dress as Wonder Woman?
Because she's my favorite.
Yeah, how come she's your favorite?
I'm honestly not too sure.
No, because she's a girl and she kicks butt?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. And is Cap your favorite character?
Absolutely.
How come?
Just the morals.
Yeah. So, have you seen Infinity War yet?
Not yet. I'm patiently waiting.
Okay, I won't spoil it for you then.
Thank you.
Okay. And you saw the movie Wonder Woman, I assume?
Yeah, I saw it in the theaters.
Did you? And did you like it?
I loved it.
Yeah. Is it your favorite movie?
Yes, for sure.
Cool. Okay, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
I am here with my best friend Caleb to talk about all things superheroes. Who is your favorite superhero?
Robin.
You mean like Batman's partner in Justice?
Yeah.
And what makes Robin so exciting? Why is he your favorite superhero from comics?
Because I know what he is.